Hello friends, welcome to jQuery UI video tutorials series. In the previous video tutorials, we have created a folder with the name jQuery UI demos. I double click to open it. Inside jQuery UI demos folder, we have created jQuery-UI folder. I double click to open it. Inside jQuery-UI folder, we have already pasted the necessary required jQuery UI library files and folders. I go back. In the previous video tutorials, we have discussed how to create various jQuery UI widgets. We have discussed how to create accordion widget, how to create autocomplete widget, how to create date picker, how to create progress bar, etc. etc. We have already discussed the effect method. In this video tutorial, I would like to discuss jQuery UI blind effect. We understand how to apply jQuery UI blind animation effect to a selected HTML element or elements, guys. Blind effect hides or shows an HTML element by wrapping it in a specified direction. Blind effect, what it does, it hides or shows an HTML element by wrapping it or blinding it in a specified direction. Blind effect comes with two options. One is the direction, another one is mode. Direction indicates the direction in which the HTML element is wrapped or unwrapped. Direction indicates the direction in which the HTML element is going to be hidden or shown. Possible values are up, down, left, right, vertical and horizontal. And the default value of direction is up, guys. The next attribute, the mode attribute or the mode option. Mode option indicates whether to show or hide the HTML element. Default value is hide, guys. To understand how to apply blind animation effect to an HTML element or elements, first we create a new HTML document with basic HTML document structure code. You can see that I have already written the basic HTML document structure code. I'm going to copy this code and then I search for Notepad. I click on the Notepad. You can see that the Notepad is open. I say Ctrl V to paste the code. I'm going to save this file. I say File, Save As. I'm going to save it inside a jQuery UI demos folder with the name blind, B-L-I-N-D, blind-effect.html. Both sides I put double quotations and then click on the save button. I minimize it. You can see that blind-effect.html page is created. I right click on it, say open with the Google Chrome. You can see that blind-effect.html page is open in the Chrome and title is set to jQuery UI blind effect. Title is set to jQuery UI blind effect. Next, what we do? Next, we link the necessary jQuery UI library files to the HTML document. You can see that I have already written the code. I'm going to copy this code. I say Ctrl C to copy and then I paste it in the head section. You can see that we are linking to jQuery-UI.min.css file, jQuery.js file, jQuery-UI.min.js file, which are available inside jQuery-UI folder. I minimize it. Here we have jQuery-UI folder. Inside that we have jQuery-UI.min.css file that we are linking here, jQuery-UI.min.css file. Here we have jQuery-UI.min.js file that also we are linking here, jQuery-UI.min.js file. Inside external folder we have jQuery folder. Inside that we have jQuery.js file. That file also we are linking here, jQuery.js file. After linking the necessary jQuery UI library files, we create the HTML element. Here we have a paragraph. To identify this paragraph uniquely, we are using the ID attribute value with the value first p. I'm going to copy this code. I say Ctrl C to copy and then I go here in the body section, I paste it. I say File, Save. I go to the browser and say refresh. You can see that the paragraph is displayed. After creating the HTML, next we select the HTML using jQuery selector, guys. jQuery is also a JavaScript library. So we know that to embed JavaScript, we use the script tag. So I say here opening script tag and then closing script tag. Then I say here type equal to text or JavaScript. Inside the script tag, we can write the JavaScript code or jQuery code, guys. Here I say dollar in brackets, in double quotations, I say hash first p. So this is jQuery ID selector, guys. We are telling to the jQuery that locate any HTML element or select any HTML element which has the ID attribute value set to first p. This HTML element has the ID attribute value set to first p. So what jQuery does, it selects this HTML element, guys. This code selects this paragraph. And then what we do? Next, we call the jQuery UI effect function on it. On the selected HTML element, we call the effect function, guys. In the previous video tutorial, we have discussed the effect function or effect method. jQuery UI effect function is used to apply named animation effect to the selected HTML element or elements. If you see the effect function, first parameter is the effect name, which is of type string, guys. Effect name indicates which effect you want to apply to the selected HTML element or elements. As we want to apply blind animation effect, what I do here, in double quotations, I say blind. I'm writing here the effect name. If I say file, save, go to browser and say refresh, you see that the paragraph is getting wrapped in an upward direction, right? It is blinding in upward direction. Why? Because by default, the direction value is set to up, guys. You can see that the direction default value is up. You can control the animation effect with the help of these attributes, guys. The second parameter of the effect function is options, which is of type object. As it is object, here I say comma, I use pair of flower brackets. We know that pair of flower brackets in JavaScript indicate object. Options indicate list of attributes to be affected. Options are attributes which are used to control the animation effect, guys. As I told, the blind effect comes with direction and mode options. We can control the direction of blind effect using the direction option, guys. What I do here, I say direction colon in double quotations. Instead of saying up, I say down. Check out now what happens. If I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, you can see that now the paragraph is wrapping downward, right? You can see that. If I come here and say left, I say file, save, go to the browser and say refresh, you can see now it is binding towards left. You see, it's wrapping towards left. And if I say here right, R-I-G-H-T, right, I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, now it's blinding towards right, right? Like that, you can control the animation effect with the options, guys. Let me set it to left. I say here left. I say file, save, go to browser and refresh. Now the animation is getting applied towards left, right? Very simple. The next attribute, the next parameter of the effect function is duration. Duration indicates how long the animation should play. It is used to control the speed of animation effect. If you want to control the speed of animation effect, you take help of duration parameter, guys. Here the value you give in milliseconds. If I come here and say comma, I say 400 milliseconds. I say file, save, go to browser and refresh. You can see that the animation is getting applied faster, right? If I come here and say 4000, now the blind effect takes 4 seconds to complete, guys. If I say file, save, go to browser and refresh, you see now it is wrapping the element slowly because it is taking 4 seconds to complete. 1000 milliseconds is equal to 1 second, guys. So 4000 milliseconds means 4 seconds. If I say here 2000, I say file, save, go to browser and refresh. Now it takes 2 seconds to wrap this HTML element or hide this HTML element. Okay, the fourth parameter of the effect function is complete. Complete is of type function. It indicates which function to be called once the animation is completed. Once the animation is completed, if you want to call some function, then you go for fourth parameter, guys. What I do here, I say comma, I say here function, bracket bracket, opening flower bracket, closing flower bracket, hit enter. Here I have created the anonymous function. Once this animation effect is completed, that means after 2 seconds, this function is called, guys. What I want now is I want to select the same HTML element. I want to apply the same effect in the same direction. It should take the same amount of time. I copy that code and paste it here, bracket close, semicolon. Here you can see we have mode option. Mode option indicates whether to show or hide the HTML element. Of course, at present the HTML element is getting hidden. Now I want to show it. After the HTML element is completely hidden, I want to show it. So I say mode and say here value show. So what happens? First the blind effect is applied, okay, in the left direction. After 2 seconds, of course the HTML element gets hidden. After 2 seconds, this function will get called. Same HTML element is going to be applied with the blind animation effect in the same left direction, okay, but this time it is going to be shown. Instead of hiding, it is going to be shown, guys. It takes same 2 seconds. So if I save it, come to the browser and say refresh, you see now it is getting hidden and again it is shown. Hide and then I say show. If I come here and change it to write, R-I-G-H-T, write, I say file, save, go to browser and refresh. You see now the element is getting hidden and it is shown from the right side. So you can see the way how it behaves, right? So you have the complete control of the animation effect, guys. I set here direction left, file, save, go to browser and refresh. So element get wraps and unwraps, guys. So that is how you apply blind animation effect to an HTML element, guys. I hope you guys have clearly understood how this code works. I suggest you people to try this yourself. Experiment more. In the upcoming video tutorials, we discuss more animation effects. For this video tutorial, this much is enough, friends. If you like this video, hit the like button and share with your friends so that everyone will get benefited. For more benefits and be up to date, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Keep learning, keep coding, keep sharing. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. See you in the next tutorial.